Hello. Today I'm going to teach you how to do finger tricks. Now, in order to do finger tricks, you need to know, one, how to solve a Rubik's Cube. And the reason why I say that is so that you can practice your finger tricks. And two, you need to have a good working Rubik's Cube. Like this one, the Zanchi, a good turning Rubik's Cube. A good working Rubik's Cube, and also one that cuts corners well too, like the Zanchi. Oh, oops. So yeah, just one that cuts corners and turns well. So like turn well out. So if you can do this very smoothly, then it's good. And if it cuts corners really well, then that's also good. I hate these center caps. But anyways, I'm not going to use this cube for finger tricking because it's very hard to do, so I'm going to use my Zanchi. So I'm going to zoom in, show you some of my awesome finger tricks. So now, the finger tricks I'm going to show you are the U, the L, the R, the F, the B, the M layer, the S, and the equatorial layer, E layer. And I'm also going to show you how to do rotations faster instead of just doing that. You can do that and then turn it, instead of doing rotations faster. So that's also I'm going to teach you. So now, how to do U. U is very self-explanatory. It's pretty easy. Finger tricks come naturally to you, so I'm just going to what came naturally to me. So U is basically like that. Just use your index finger. See, instead of doing that, this is much faster. You don't have to move your hand. So U. And now, this is U. And then U prime, you obviously use your other finger. U2, it is very easy too. Instead of doing U2, you can just do U2. So what you do is, you do the index finger, or the pointer finger, like usual, and then you have this is down here, and then now you use your middle finger and then press it again, and then you get U2. So see, it's very easy. See, like it's U2. That's it. So now U2, U prime. Pretty much. So now L, we're going to talk about L prime. L prime is basically the same thing as you use your hands, but instead you can sometimes flick it with your ring finger. So when you're solving it like that, you do that. Sometimes, that's what I do sometimes. Kick it up and do a D. But most of the time I just use my hand, but if I get lucky, I just do L. But L2, you can just do that, like, I don't know how to explain it, I just do like basically I just hit it twice, basically. Index finger, or pointer finger, and then middle finger. Or it's hard to explain how to do it, but sometimes I do it. Like, I just turn it really fast, something like that. And then L, you just do that. Sometimes you can use your index finger and push it down to do L. Now, R, you just do R, just basically like that. Index, ring finger, basically the same thing. Same information as L, just opposite. So now we're going to do D. You use your ring finger. For regular D, you just use your index finger on your left hand and just D. And then opposite, if you want to do D prime, use this finger Now B. Now without doing this and then doing B or that awkward hand position, you can hold it in front of you and then use these two ring fingers and then B prime, B. I'm going to execute an algorithm here that uses wrong one. Oops, sorry. Crap, wrong one. Alright, that uses B. B is a hard move to use sometimes because it's very inconvenient area. It's the key part away from you. So just try to train yourself to use this finger, the ring finger. So basically, and now I'm going to teach you how to do M. M, you sometimes do that. That's very inconvenient. So instead, use your ring finger and just do, right here, just do M2. Like that. It gets tiring after a while if you keep doing it. And then M is like that again, opposite way. M, and then M prime. And then equatorial. And then S. And then S. Alright, now I'm going to teach you how to do rotations faster. Now for X, or no, Y, it's easy. When you're just solving the cube, you do like that. If it's a Y2, it's much easier to just put your middle finger, your thumb, and then just twist it around. This can be very hard because the cubes get in the way of your hand. So this is kind of like an expert move. I don't really do it that much, but I try to. Or just hold on to one part of the cube and twist it. If your hands are loose, you can just like spin it really fast. So try Y2. And then Y. And then Y. Y prime. And that's pretty much it. And X, you just have to do that. Or you could just, well, pretty much you just have to do that. And then Z, you just have to. Z, there is no other way. So, I'm going to do a solve for you guys on finger tricks. I'm going to do a solve to show you my finger tricks. As an example, to show you guys what finger tricks look like. As you can see, in my scramble, I was using lots of finger tricks to scramble it fast. I was just scrambling it fast to show you what finger tricks would look like. And so now I'm going to solve it. As you can see, finger tricks are much faster than doing hand motions like that. If I just did hand motions whole time, it would be very sluggish, and I'm going to show you an example of that. I'm going to scramble it hand-wise too. Most beginners would do this. Of course, there is some also natural finger trick reflex in there, so I gotta do some finger tricks like that. That's very natural. So I'm gonna do this the beginner way, what you would do before and what you would do after. I already showed you the after part when I did a solve on it. I'm going to show you the before part now, like what you should not do. So. Now that was much slower than just doing this. Compared to now, beginners do that. I'm not saying you do it, but just telling you, if you're a beginner and you do that, don't do that anymore. It's bad. It's not good. It's probably makes you like 5 times slower, as you can know. Now, also, I'm gonna show you some finger tricks. Well, I'm not gonna show you finger tricks. I'm just gonna tell you that finger tricks on bigger cubes, like the VQ5, is much harder because they're massively, obviously, more layers. Just like the 6x6. And then also, like a 7x7. So yes, finger tricks somehow are not easy. They can be very easy to other people, but they are somewhat easy. Not exactly super hard like learning finger trick method, but it's super easy sometimes. So just go practice your finger tricks. Do some solves, not timed, and then just do the finger tricks while you're not being timed. So yeah, that's how to do finger tricks. Thank you for watching. Hope this has helped you. Have a great day, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.